Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, the road to the Super Bowl continues here on ESPN. The field is narrow. We'll be down to 4 teams by the end of the day Sunday. Coming up, we've got an awfully good divisional matchup for you here. Titans, Patriots. Straight ahead.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Welcome to this AFC divisional playoff game here on ESPN. I'm Dan Stevens. My pal Peter O'Keefe is here with me. And Peter, the winner of this game will be headed to the AFC Championship game.
That's right, Dan. It's win or go home. With the conference championship game within reach, both teams have tasted their share of success this season, Dan. However, one team today will taste bitter defeat. With the game about to begin, we'll see who has what it takes to advance to the next round.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Tails. Kicking off for
the ref gets the signal, and we're set. Vinatieri kicks it off, and this division championship is underway. Brown decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20. We have some rough weather to deal with today, and Susie Culber is down in the midst of it with a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. The wind is whipping like crazy out here. It's almost enough to knock you off your feet. Passing the ball in these gusts is going to be extremely risky. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. The Titans get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Troop didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Ty Law had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. George goes in motion. McNair just rifles this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Teddy Bruschi had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. This one will fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Darrell Hill was open as you can get on that play, but couldn't make the grab. What a shame.
Hendrick lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Hendrick takes the long snap and punts it away. Law fields the punt at the 43. Tackled at the 49.
Ty Law got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Patriots offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 49-yard line. Patton goes in motion. Wolfo tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Andre Wolfo came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Larson fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down. 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Way back.
Parsons really rifles this pass, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Was the intended
Andre
receiver.
Woolfolk had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, 6 yards to go. Branch goes in motion. Ainsworth sacks him back at the 33. That will bring up fourth down.
Albert Ainsworth sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down an up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a fourth and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
They take the lead.
Adam Vinatieri really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Vinatieri rockets this one deep. Brown decides to take it out of the end zone. Right down at the 23.
Chris Brown got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Titans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 23-yard line. George has his number called on first down and heads left. Stop at the 25.
Second and 7. Ball at the Titans' 25-yard line.
Calico didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Steve McNair might have had a completion there if his man had been open, but with 2 guys in the zone, it was way too risky.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
McNair throws a bullet to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
Intended receiver, number 55, with the coverage.
Hendrick lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Ty Law to make the return.
Hendrick takes the snap and punts it away. Law takes it at the 38. Brought down at the 41.
Ty Law didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Patriots will start this first play of the drive at their 41-yard line. Dillon takes the handoff and heads out right. Tackled hard at the 45.
Second and 5. Ball at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Dillon gets the call again and will gain close to 6.
Number 54 with the tackle.
Third down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Carter gets the sack at the 46. Fourth down coming up. Miller lines up for the punt.
Punt formation. Samari Roll to make the return.
Miller gets the ball and pummels this one deep. The Titans have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. McNair zigs it to the right side, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Tyrone Calico made a superb catch, even though he had 3 guys closing in on him. What a play.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Second down with the tight end right. It's intercepted. Stopped at the 33.
Dexter Reed gets a gust of good luck here as the pass goes off course and right to him. I don't care what they call the win. He'd better write a nice thank you note.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Patriots are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Brown goes in motion. Parsons throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete, and he can run. Finally popped out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal.
Troy Brown knows how to play ball in the NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
Woolfolk makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Andre Woolfolk swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Patriots with a small lead, 3-0. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Brown goes in motion. Parsons throws a heater right sideline, and it got away from him a bit. Incomplete.
Well, the pass was incomplete back there. I think the wind is to blame.
If you're going to cry, Brown, go to the sideline. Ball at the 7.
This one will fall incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
The intended receiver.
Troy Brown. Well, Dan, they had to have liked the call, but I don't think they liked the result. Watch the replay here. He couldn't quite haul that one in. Tough mid-range incompletion.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
4th down, goal to go. Vinatieri with a 24-yarder and has it sailed just left of the upright.
Adam Vinatieri does his best to adjust, but the wind is just too darn powerful. Oh, his field goal attempt goes wide. It's so windy out there that his coach's windbreaker just broke.
The Titans have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Calico goes in motion. Calico catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Steve McNair has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's thrown. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 6 yards and 1 interception.
zips it to the left sideline, and the ball is caught at the 27, and he's stopped right there.
Derek Mason had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
No good, incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. Hendrick lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Hendrick gets the snap and punts it away. Law fields the punt at the 31. Tackled at the 37.
Ty Law got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Patriots offense takes the field, and they will start out at the 37-yard line. Starks tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Randy Starks targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Larson throws a bullet, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Preston Parsons made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down, empty backfield. Patton catches this one and is at the 45. Brought down hard at the 43. It will be first down.
David Patton has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely a great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Branch goes in motion. Parsons zips it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Crosses the field. No one in front of him. Pushed out at the 25.
I'm coming now.
Samari Roll not only put his offense on the field with that interception, he made their jobs a lot easier, too, with that big run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Titans haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at the 25-yard line. Bennett grabs the rope right side, and that's good for 6. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
You all right? Just out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right here. All right? Feel this? All right? It hurts. Right there. Oh, it's gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let me help you. Come on. You gotta get back to us. You gonna be all right to play?
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. George will get the carry on second down and picks up a couple.
So what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Third down, 1 man back. No dice, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
4th down, 1 yard to go. Nedney kicks it from 34 yards. It's good.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Joe Nedney could have seen his kick go almost anywhere because of this wind, but he compensated nicely. Didn't have much trouble dividing the uprights for 3.
Joe Nedney kicking off for the
There's the signal, and we're ready. Nedney booms a beauty here. Ball decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 20.
Kevin Falk took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Patriots were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. McCrary goes in motion. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. McGinnis was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. The team doctor's diagnosis is that he has a pinched nerve in his shoulder. They're finishing a quick massage of the area, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. 2nd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Schulters tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Lance Schulters came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
3rd and 10. Ball for the Patriots, 19-yard line.
Parsons rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Keith Bullock came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Miller lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Miller gets the snap and punts it away. Roll gets it at the 47. Tackled at the 50.
Samari Roll fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Titans could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their 50-yard line. Gets the sack. The Titans take their first time out. Second down, 1 man back. Kinney makes a tough catch, and the Titans will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
First and 10. Ball at the 31.
Second down with the tight end right. Bennett snags the dart right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down. McNair throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Mason hauls it in right side, and that's a touchdown.
Derek Mason is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Greg Hendrick holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Nedney kicks it off. Ball fields it all the way back at the 4. Brought down at the 27.
Kevin Falk was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Patriots offense takes the field with the clock at 14. Parsons zings it to the right side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Samari Roll was sitting back in the zone, waiting for the pass, and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, tight end to the left. Brown catches it in the flat, and that's good for a gain of 5. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Titans are out in front, 10-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Ken. We'll get back to the second half of this divisional playoff game in a bit. But first, let's welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Patriots, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. After driving 18 yards on 5 plays, Adam Vinatieri sets up for a long one here. He's got plenty of oomph behind this one. It's through. A 51-yard field goal. The Patriots strike first and go up by 3. Titan towards the end of the first quarter. Dexter Reed is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Patriots still late in the first. Pats ahead by 3. Troy Brown had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. The Pats on defense. Samari shake, rattle, and roll was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Pats winning 3-0. After driving 8 yards on 3 plays, Joe Nedney is called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt, a 35-yard field goal. The Titans even the score 3-all. Titans coming up on the end of the half, ball at the 12. Steve Air McNair would drop back and deliver a strike on this one, an 11-yard touchdown for the Titans. And that's where we'll leave this one. Pats are down, but still in it, 10-3. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Derek Mason has been unstoppable. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Patriots will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-3. Now, let's get to the game. Patton fields the second half kickoff at the 7. Stopped at the 33. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of efficiency there. And when they do score, you can see that it's the field goal variety. They need to punch it in if they want a shot.
Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Jeff Fisher talked with me at halftime, and he said, defensively, we've done a good job stopping the run. However, I'd like to see us get a little more aggressive with our pass rushing. We need to put more pressure on. We'll see whether they can pull it off in the second half. Dan?
Susie, thank you. Dylan carries it for the 6th time and will lose about a yard here.
Keith Balla targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Ball at the Patriots, 32-yard line.
Parsons throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught. It will be a loss on the play, however.
Preston Parsons is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 67 yards and 1 interception.
Third down from the I. Falls in the pass, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
David Patton is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Parsons rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Lance Schulters shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Brown goes in motion. Talmadge makes the sack just behind the line.
Rocky Calmus does a great job stopping the quarterback cold in the backfield.
They lose a couple of yards, but it's the feeling of dropping the quarterback that matters.
Right, it's so important to stop and appreciate the little things, like a flower or a rainbow or a tortured face on a quarterback, for crying out loud.
He gets the assist, and he now has 1/2 of a sack for the game. Parsons throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Andre Woolfolk got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Miller gets ready to punt this away. Miller takes the snap and punts it away. Roll fields the punt at the 18. Tackled at the 25.
Samari Roll got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Titans will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their own 25-yard line. McNair throws a bullet to the flat, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. Jeff Burris with the cover.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
25-yard line.
Intercepted.
Intercepts the football. Let's take another look.
That is a stellar effort on the part of the D. He's got his own all locked up tight. He knows how the play is going to go down.
And that gives him the chance to step in and make the play himself. You can't coach that.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
Parsons throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's caught at the 29, runs out at the 27.
Fred McCrary made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
That's another rinky-dink pass that hardly seems worth throwing.
Completions are fine and all, Dan, but you got to move the ball.
Second and 6. Ball 27.
Brown takes the catch out to the left and picks up 4 on the play.
Troy Brown nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Parsons rifles it out left side, and they convert on third down.
Preston Parsons doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeaked it past the first down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
Branch didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Deion Branch tried to snag one across the middle on that last play, but it was no good. Incomplete.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his fourth ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back.
Dillon barrels off his left guard and picks up a couple.
Corey Dillon stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Well, not much of a game there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Third down, goal to go. It's intercepted.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Titans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Mason goes in motion. George will get the carry on first down and passes the line. Dragged down at the 22.
Second and 8. Ball Titans, 22-yard line.
Brought down at the 24.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
George gains 8 yards, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Titans.
Eugene Wilson gives it his all on this play, Dan, but it is too little too late. They pick up a few yards and a new set of downs. Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
They're unable to stop them on third down and allow the first.
Yeah, the execution was definitely lacking there.
32-yard line.
Calico goes in motion. Wilson tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Eugene Wilson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Titans are out in front 10-3.
Fourth quarter defense. Let's stand tall, fellas. Let's stand tall.
Third down from the shotgun. Intercepted. Tackled at the 39.
Does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Patriots start this drive in great field position at the 39-yard line. Parsons unloads this to the right sideline, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Samari Roll gets a little too physical with his man here. As you can see, he gets the flag for it, too. Yeah, that's a good pass interference call. He was all over that receiver.
First and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Woolfolk makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
With the deflection.
Andre Woolfolk came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Second down, both wideouts to the right. Parsons fires this one over the middle, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Leon Branch took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Dillon takes it for his 8th carry and barely picks up the first down.
Corey Dillon took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Nice play, and they will convert on 3rd.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
Brown goes in motion. Parsons throws a hitter right sideline, and the completion is good for 6.
Leon Branch had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Second down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the 3.
Dillon picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
With the tackle. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 1.
Parsons ropes this one to the end zone, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Josh Miller holding.
Vinatieri from 18 yards, and this one is up and in.
Adam Vinatieri takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Vinatieri bounces it up. The Titans have it. Stopped at the 43. Number 84 will be credited with the tackle. The Titans have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at the 43-yard line. George will take this one off the toss and picks up a couple.
Eddie George has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 17 yards on 7 carries.
Second and 7. Ball at the 41.
George is at the 30, 15, 5, touchdown.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Joe Nedney to attempt the extra point. Craig Pentrick holding.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Nedney rockets this one deep. Ball decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 21.
Kevin Falk took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Patriots are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 21-yard line. Brown makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's good for 6. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Patriots, 27-yard line.
Parsons throws a big high lob, and it's complete for the first down and a whole lot more.
Preston Parsons makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
And Peter, if you were looking at this matchup on paper, you'd figure that this would have gone the other way.
You betcha. He's given away a few inches in height, but he's still able to get those arms up and pull it in.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Johnson catches it in the Patriots take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:54. Parsons throws a bullet to the flat, and the Patriots will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down, 1 man back.
Ball at the 43.
Dillon catches it in the flat, and he's well short of the markers. That will stop the clock at 1:45. That will bring up 4th down.
Corey Dillon played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
Nothing doing there. 4th and long coming up.
Yeah, the offense didn't really execute like they wanted to there.
Parsons zings it to the right side, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
Dan, this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
The Titans' offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at their 42-yard line. George gets the handoff, and the Patriots take a timeout. That's their final one.
Second and 6. Ball at the Titans, 46-yard line. 2 yards on the play.
Hendrick lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Hendrick takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Law fields the deep punt at the 12. Tackled at the 23.
Ty Law returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Patriots start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 11. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Christian Foria had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 7. Parsons throws this on a rope, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple. Third down, empty backfield. And that is going to do it for this one. The Titans come out on top, 17-6. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, thank you so much. And let's welcome everybody back to our ESPN studios. We welcome you to our playoff edition of the ESPN Video Games Post-Game Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Titans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Preston Parsons connected with his man on this one. Tyrone Poole would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Pats, after getting an interception, Pats trailing by 7. Tank Williams shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Titans have it off an interception. Willie McGinnis shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Titans ahead 10-3. After driving 38 yards on 6 plays, Adam Vinatieri sets up with a little chip shot, and this one is no problem. A 19-yard field goal. The Patriots climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Titans come right back. The ball at the 42. Eddie George on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. A 41-yard touchdown for the Titans. Pats behind by 11. Preston Parsons would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Titans come away with a win, 17-6. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Eddie George is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle, and you helped your team put this game away. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Man, I got to hand to those animals out there on defense tonight. They were all over the place, hustling, making hits. Man, they put them back on their heels. They made it a lot easier for us on offense to get the W.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.